Hello guys, welcome to Dinefolio. In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through how to use the Dinefolio Shareable Inventory feature. Now, if you go to the Dinefolio vendors dashboard, you will see that we have all of these sections. It operates the catalog, the team, the system, the growth, and the extra section. Now, basically, right, we have the inventory in the catalog section. So I'll just tap on it and then we go to the inventory. The inventory is one of the most important feature in our technology. And so because of that, we had to like create even extra features to just make it easy for you to use it. Now, when it comes to updating your inventory, you can do it by coming to this particular section of your vendor's dashboard, but it has a whole lot of components that can be confusing sometimes. All right, so now if you want to like update your stuff, you can come over here and like maybe tap here to update your stock and all of that. But then we made it a little bit more simpler by creating the share inventory functionality. Now with this particular share inventory access, you allow your staff to update inventory from any device. They will need the inventory access pin set in the settings. Now you can use your phone to do the inventory, right? Instead of having to use like a laptop or a desktop. All right, now when you take that link, this is what you're going to see, but it's going to ask you for a pin. Like for instance, if I paste it here, it's going to ask me for a pin, and then I am going to provide it with the pin. All right. Okay, so now once I provide it with the pin, it allows me to have access to the Dinefolio shareable inventory access. Now here you get to see a couple of information. You see the items that you have in stock. You see the items that are low in stock, out of stock, total number of items, the ones that are linked, right? And then the ones that are unlinked. You see here we have the stock value. All right. Now right now it's a negative because we have not done the stock enforcement. That means it allows negative stock in this particular inventory. All right, so now how you do this is, let's just walk through what you see here. Now this is in stock, low stock, and out of stock. Now here we have the items that are out of stock. All of these are out of stock. Now how do we get to, and then here is where we have low stock items. Then by category we have drinks, 98 items, 94 out. Then food, 16 out. Then unlinked to menu items, these are the ones that are unlinked, so you can actually go ahead and like link them to the food menu items. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the inventory. Now this is where we have the inventory. This was just the dashboard. Now the inventory here shows you the items themselves, and then the stock values that they have. Like here for 19 crimes, there's only 3 bottles that is left, and well, the value is 48,750 naira, for a bottle, then combined. So now we have these are just ad hoc numbers. Then for here we have 33 exports, and then a couple of other things too. Now if you tap on it, you will see the current stock, the value of the stock of this current stock, then the linked menu items. That means this particular inventory item is linked to this food menu item called 19 crimes. Good. Then here you can actually go ahead and then add your stock or remove your stock. So in this case now we can want to add 5 extra bottles. It means that the new stock will now be 8 bottles. Then you have to tap to indicate to the staff that is making this update. All right, the time is already taken automatically. Then you go ahead and update your stock. Don't forget it was 3 bottles. Now it's going to be 8 bottles. Now we have your 8 bottles. This is how to update your inventory, and automatically your stock value goes up. Now we have here, that's like the manual way of updating it. If you also want to like reduce it, you can just do -4 for instance, and then you put the name and then you update the stock. Now it drops it, and of course you see the value drops too. Now once we have that, okay, once we have that, we can now take a look at something else, which is the paste feature here. Now the paste feature here allows you to paste the the inventory that you have. Let's say in your restaurant you take stocks by just like writing it out as text and all of that. Now you can easily just paste that stock details here, like what I just did. You can paste them like this, but then just remember that there's a format, right? It says here rice, then hyphen, then quantity, and then the unit. All right, so that's like it. So you paste it so it can properly pass the information and then update your inventory. So here I'm going to just click on pass items. It's going to ask me because it has seen some information like carton and pack. It's asking me how many items are inside a carton and how many items are inside a pack. So here I can just like put it here like this, and then like you just fix the values here so that it can convert them to units. Then you apply the conversion. Once you do that, it shows you like this. Also, now you can also just snap a document. You can tap on this to snap a document, a paper. Let's say your stock was written on your closing stock was written on a paper. You can click here to just snap it, and then it will just allow you to pass the thing. And of course, after that, you can update it. So right now, if you see here, we have water, Heineken, and all of that. So we can just click to update the items. It will take some minutes because it's going to some seconds actually, because it's updating like a large number of items. So now this is basically what we have to do. Now you can we have like updated 23 items or 28 items basically. Now the reason why we have that this value is dropping, right, instead of increasing, is because it was in the negatives. Okay, so if you add a positive, if it was minus 10 plus 20 to become 10. All right, so that's basically why that is like that, in case you're curious. Now we have 25 items in stock, low stock, out of stock, and all of that. So now here we can go to logs and then click to load log activity. Now what we just did right now, you see all of them here. Powerhouse was moved from minus 25 to 14. All right, now Sprite was moved from 0 to 24, and all of that. You see every single information updated here basically. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do here is I think we don't have like a work period found here, so yeah, we're good. Now I think that's just basically how to just update the inventory, right? That's just how to update the inventory for easy use. Now this particular button here is just when you turn it on, you won't be able to start selling things you don't have in your stock anymore. That means if you want to place an order in your order POS for Sprite, maybe 10 bottles of Sprite, if you did not have it in your system, it will not allow you to place an order for it. All right, so the clear stock here is if you want to clear the entire stock in this particular account. It's a very dangerous action. It should not be done by anyone else except the manager and people in authority. And of course, it requires the PIN here. Now this one allows you to you can add new items, new inventory items here. You can click on it to add new inventory items, and then for here you can just download the stock information and just put it in your system or your phone. All right, so that's basically it. I believe that you've learned a couple of things from this particular tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.